ball for the Irish. Shane Jennings getting through one tackle. Burns brings him down. And Redden now on the park. Murphy has Heaslip outside. Heaslip straightens things up. Fergus McFadden trying to track him. Paddy Wallace also up in support. Heaslip, the rebound wall. Donica Ryan can't get his tackle out. Tony Buckley can't pick up the scrap. Well, the crowd really getting right royal entertainment from this game.
Yeah, it looks too easy now, and they seem to be forcing the passes a little bit, and it's frustrating there from an Irish point of view. You know, Paddy Wallace here gives a good pass out, and Jordan Murphy straightens the line. Simple hands to Heaslip, who does really, really well, and I think the Russian Jan Yushkin does very, very well there to stand off the tackle, and you know, it's disappointing there. It's a very sloppy error again. Again, we have to give credit to the Russians, the way their line is broken initially, and their scramble defence has been very good all night.
Talking about kicking and the Irish, I understand, I won't say you gave them a kicking, but I understand you've been kicking a football with the Irish coaches yesterday. What was the result of that?
Come closer, it's going to help you.
Yeah, the media...
Round ball, of course, not oval ball.
Yeah, the media played against the Irish management on Thursday, and we had a fantastic win on penalties, so I'm very, very, very pleased now to have joined the media and won my first football match with them.
And I hope Quinlan didn't misbehave in any way, shape or form.
Not at all. It was very good.
Onside push back, Green.
The second test is on next week in Dunedin.
I'll await the video.
Offside.
Russia just looking to get themselves sorted now as we move into the final 10 minutes of this game. 9 tries we've had, and the Bears will be delighted to have scored 2 of them. Ashcroft, the fly half, just waiting for his winger to come back on. Ostroshko had the flow of blood staunched. Again, this Russian line out just taking an awful lot of time.
Okay, so the line's in the middle, eh?
Looks like Ostroshko has changed his jersey, so he's going to be wearing 23, as we see in the back of that frame. That Trishin being replaced by Babayev. Of course, the Russians scored 3 tries against the Azzurri. At one point, it looked like they might even get a try bonus point. I'm not sure that that's going to be the case today. Rob Kearney spinning away from the danger immediately. Redden again trying to set this back line alight. Trimble, hands off one. Simplakevich comes back for a second nibble. It's there for Redden. Advantage being played to the Irish. Sean Cronin juggles with it momentarily, but still the Irish approaching the Russian 22 again. Leamy out to Kearney, out to Heaslip. Heaslip really deserves the try for all his endeavours this evening. Ryan takes it quickly. Rob Kearney trying to take the shortest route. Irish thinking about more tries in these final 8 minutes. Leamy, head down, rolls another half-metre or so. The pick-up is there, the drive is there, the ball is not, but eventually it is, I think.
Shane Jennings.
It is Shane Jennings, just looking to see as he turned to face us. The Leinster open side gets on the try count.
Yeah, it's really direct from Ireland there, and they'll be pretty pleased with that. I think Declan Kidden will be more pleased with that try than some of the others, because you know, the game died a little bit in the last 10 or 15 minutes, and a lot of mistakes from Ireland. So you see Jennings here very, very quick to spot the gap there, and very powerful pick and go there, and a good try, very pleasing from Ireland's point of view to get another score on, try and build that confidence up again with these guys who are probably, you know, the majority of them won't be playing next week against Italy, and they want to try and finish this game strong.
Well, we talk about momentum going into the final round, and of course this will take Ireland to the top of Pool C. They'll be on 13 points, and Australia now on 10. Italy, well, they're on 5 points as we talk today, with that match against the USA to come. Try count could be very useful, albeit it would seem that the Irish are in charge of this group right now. So, as long as the tries keep coming, Captain Kidney will be quite a happy man. There's a restart that the Russians didn't want.
He certainly didn't want that, because gives Ireland a bit of momentum now, a bit of an opportunity here with a midfield scrum to attack the Russians again, and as I said, try and build up another few scores.
And Yushkin works his way wearily off. He really has put heart and soul into the Russian performance today.
Yeah, he's had a great game, Jan Yushkin, and he's been really, really positive from the moment we saw him come on against Italy all tonight. He's had a really, really good game for a small guy. He punches above his weight, made some great tackles, some great kicks.
Engage. Stay down wide.
Redden tries to thread one through. Chemiev anticipating, losing his footing, but regaining it very well. There's the replacement scrum half, Andrei Bikhanov. Allowing the exit route for his fly half. And the man called Rog throughout the rugby fraternity has obviously enjoyed his lot this evening.
Yeah, they both look very pleased there. Very, very, very happy. Isaac Boss and Ron O'Gara, guys who are not starting on the team. They came in tonight and they've done very well as a set of halfbacks for Ireland. They'll be very, very pleased. And I think Kidney, it's worked out really well for Declan Kidney, because all these guys now have got game time, and you know, it keeps that positive feeling within the squad. And probably different from 2007 where a certain number of guys, including myself, didn't get to play, and that can have an effect on your squad. It's all going the right direction for Ireland at the moment.
Well, the only man in the current 30-man squad that hasn't had game time is Damien Varley, and he only arrived in New Zealand on Monday.
Yeah, it's difficult for Damien because he only came in for Jerry Flannery last week, so you know, it's probably a tough task for him now to get game time, but there's still a couple of weeks to go, hopefully, from Ireland's point of view, and hopefully by the end of it he'll get some game time.
I suppose the big question in Irish fans' minds is, when you're up against Italy, do you want to start with Ronan O'Gara as your 10, or do you start with Jonathan Sexton as your 10?
Well, it's a difficult one. I think he'll start with Sexton, you know, after what happened last week against Australia. He sees Sexton probably as ahead of Ronan. Ronan has his own strengths. They're two wonderful players, and I think he's trying to get the best out of both guys, but either way, whichever one he starts with, I think they both play, you know, they're very, very good players, but I think he will start with Sexton.
Be interested to hear Michael Liner's take on that in the studio after this one. Certainly it's a position of power for the Irish right now. And talking of power, there is Dennis Leamy trying to put a dent in the Russian wall. He's let into Sexton. Sexton rebounds off one tackle into another. Redden trying to snipe, gets the ball through the tackle, but the ball just not being held, and they're going to go back for the penalty.
Thank you. Collapse. There's your mark.
Yeah, they're pulling on them all. Number 6 has been called for it, and they look a bit weary now, the Russians, even though they're still trying hard to defend against Ireland, and the game has lost I suppose it's lost the momentum and the intensity that it's had. Ireland still pushing hard for another try.
Well, in the geothermal wonderland of Rotorua. They call it Rotor Vegas around this joint, and they are going to party good and hard tonight. The Irish and Russian fans, you suspect.
Yeah, there's been a wonderful atmosphere here the last couple of days. A sea of green and plenty of Russians around there as well. It's been absolutely fantastic, a great atmosphere in Rotorua. The people of Rotorua have embraced the Irish and Russian people here as well.
Sexton invites Fergus McFadden to put his head down and drive for the line. Quick ball from McFadden. Sexton tries to dummy his way over. Tony Buckley, head down, very difficult to stop. And he's there. Tony Buckley has slammed his way over for his second try. The bulk of Buckley is enough to surf in for Ireland's 9th try right at the end of this game.
Yeah, he's done well, Buckley, there, and probably hasn't carried as much as he would have liked tonight. Coming into this game, it was a great opportunity to get his hands on the ball more, but he does really, really well here. He brushes off Fakatov, and he's very, very strong. It's one of his main strengths. He's such a powerful, strong guy, 137 kilos, and does really, really well to reach out. Such a big man.
Well, a little gloss on the game for the big Irish front rower. Only making his 9th start, although he's got 25 caps now, and really enjoying his lot. He's had his ups and downs in the scrum, but when ball is in hand,